Turkey. A place where continents meet and history lives in every stone. I arrived with images of bazaars and ancient ruins, but found so much more. From the moment I landed, the warmth of the people welcomed me. Smiles made this foreign land feel like home. Every corner held a new discovery. Vibrant streets, quiet villages, and the call to prayer echoing through valleys. The air was rich with fresh bread and strong Turkish coffee. Here, ancient traditions blend with modern energy. My journey was about connection, not checklists. Tasting real Turkish delight, feeling the sun over the Bosphorus, and learning that merhaba, hello, was a key to kindness. Turkey became less of a destination and more of a feeling of being truly welcomed. My adventure had just begun. I was curious about the lives of traditional women in Turkey, especially in small villages where family and community are everything. I was welcomed into homes where generations live together, and saw that women are the heart of the home. Their day starts early, baking bread and preparing meals with recipes passed down for generations. Hospitality is sacred. When a guest arrives, everything stops, and the best food is shared. Women communicate in subtle ways: a look, a nod, a gentle touch. They gather to cook, weave, and share stories. A powerful sisterhood. I spent an afternoon with Fatma, learning to knead dough for gozlem. We spoke little, but smiles and gestures said everything. Her daughters watched, learning from her hands. Tradition passed down in real time. In that kitchen, I felt the strength and resilience of these women. Their pride in their roles was unmistakable. Here, strength is quiet, found in nurturing, preserving tradition, and building community. These women are the keepers of culture, the storytellers, the heart of society. Their world may be unseen by many, but it's filled with dignity, love, and purpose. They taught me that strength has many faces, and I left inspired by every one of them. Traveling on a tight budget isn't a limitation, it's an opportunity to connect more deeply. My challenge: live in Turkey for a month on just $600, about $20 a day. I stayed in family-run pensions, where a simple room came with a warm welcome. I was often invited to share meals, not for money, but out of kindness. I skipped tourist restaurants and ate at lokantas, enjoying home-cooked food for just a few dollars. Getting around was an adventure. Local buses and dolmuş taxis were cheap and full of stories. Evenings meant sharing tea in town squares, welcomed into conversations. The richest travel moments cost the least. My budget journey became a lesson in abundance. Turkey proved that adventure doesn't have to be expensive. In Turkey, a cup of tea is never just a drink. It's an invitation to connect. Strangers offered me tea everywhere, in shops, on buses, in homes. One afternoon, an old man invited me to sit beside him. We shared tea in silence, watching the world go by. Another time, a young woman helped me buy a bus ticket, guiding me with patience and kindness. Over and over, people went out of their way to help, expecting nothing in return. At a guest house, the family treated me like their own. Extra food, hand-drawn maps, and a child's drawing as a gift. When I left, I felt like I was leaving family behind. These moments are the real souvenirs, memories woven into my heart. Turkish hospitality, or misafirperverlik, is a belief that a guest is a gift. It's not just tradition, it's lived every day. The kindness I received wasn't because I was special, but because I was a guest. In a world that can feel divided, these simple acts of connection are a universal language. Turkey reminded me that kindness is everywhere if you're open to it. The stories I carry are proof that human connection is the greatest treasure, and sometimes the best conversations need no words at all. In Turkey, I found a home in every cup of tea. I thought I knew what to expect in Turkey: grand mosques, fairy chimneys, but the real surprises were everywhere. The landscape was astonishing. Lush green mountains in the north, turquoise coasts, and rugged eastern plains. It felt like traveling through several countries in one. Cats were everywhere, cared for by the community, sleeping on cafe chairs, shop counters, even inside mosques. This gentle compassion for animals revealed a side of Turkey I'd never read about. I was struck by the modern, creative energy of young people in cities like Istanbul and Izmir. They honor tradition, but are eager for the future, curious, open, and globally minded. The blend of past and future was inspiring. As a solo female traveler, I felt safe. People looked out for me, inviting me to join them if I seemed alone. This wasn't about seeing me as helpless, but as a guest to be cared for. That sense of community allowed me to relax and truly experience the journey. Turkey's greatest surprises were the ones hidden in plain sight. Thinking of traveling to Turkey on a budget? Here are my top tips. Learn a few Turkish words. Merhaba, teşekkür ederim, and lütfen go a long way. Don't be afraid to communicate. A smile is universal. Always carry some cash, especially in small towns and markets. Eat at local locantas. Just point at what looks good for a delicious, cheap meal. Visit weekly bazaars for fresh, affordable snacks. Stay in family-run pensions for authentic hospitality and great value. Use the bus system. Long-distance buses are comfortable and reliable, and dolmuş minibuses are perfect for short trips. Be open to invitations and spontaneous adventures. Talk to people, share stories, and let curiosity guide you. The Turkish people are warm and welcoming. Let them show you their world. Traveling with an open heart is the key to unlocking Turkey's magic. My month in Turkey was more than a trip. It was a lesson in humanity. I learned that kindness is a universal currency, and the richest experiences don't require wealth. The women, the families, the strangers who became friends, they changed me. I left a piece of my heart in Turkey and took with me memories and renewed faith in people. The world is full of stories waiting to be heard if we're willing to listen. This journey isn't just mine, it's an invitation to you. Step outside your comfort zone and discover the beauty of human connection. You don't need to be rich or fearless, just curious and open-hearted. Let's explore the hidden corners of the world together. Let's meet the people who make these places special. The adventure is just beginning. Thank you for being part of it. Join me, and let's see where the journey takes us next.